flogged, because if it was myself playing with anyone else, I guarantee that'd probably be in triple digits by the end of the game. But right now we're going to ready up and jump straight into the second match. That's going to be Alpha Sydney taking out the first match. Straight into the second match kickoff here. It's going to work in the hands of Jake the Tyrant with the redirection coming out from Bardo. Torsus reads that one nicely, gets the save there. So it was quite a nice shot coming out from Bardo. Right now, Alpha Sydney looking to take out the first goal once again. Turks, he's on the ground looking to push it forward, but Torsus works it over the top. Bardo hang on to this one nicely, giving his team time to reset. Work on their rotation. Ball's worked its way out just behind Reflex there, so it's caught him off guard. He's worked hard to get up there, but Torsus holds on nicely for his team here. Jake the Tyrant sets it up for a dangerous centre ball. Drippy's there, can't get the touch he's looking for. Reflex has a bit of time here, gets a nice little centre ball, the pinch coming out. Bardo comes in strong. Tyrant gets a clearance with the assist coming out from Drippy there. Long shot now, backboard play. Who's there to follow it up? Let's Jake the Tyrant. Just goes wide. Horses with the redirect once again. Turks gets the pass off to Reflex. He's looking to push this one down fast. Gets the demo onto Torsus. That's beautiful work there. Drippy holding on here. Barto with the long shot. Taking out the first goal here for his team. And Orbit looking to slowly but surely bring this one back. Straight into the next kickoff. It's worked in hand in favour of Alpha Sydney here. Bardo to hold on. Torsus works it over the top of him though. Ball lingering out the front of the net. Jake the Tyrant goes for the pass off to Torsus. Reflex now intercepts that play. Goes it down the defensive end. Torsus though once again redirects it down midfield. But Orbit holding on, keeping it down the defensive end. Reflex doesn't get the touch he's looking for, but still manages to get in there for the follow-up. Chris now coming out from Jake the Tyrant. Drippy trying to hold on. Turkso comes in, pinch works in his favour, works its way back down. Torsus now trying to hold on here. Reflex works it over the top. Turks coming in strong. Bardo to get that pinch, keeping it down at the defensive end. Drippy comes in with a nice, looking to get a bit of a freestyle touch there. It's not going to work in his favour. Torsus with the big whiff. Jake the Tyrant now over the top of two players. Luckily enough, Reflex is back there playing goalie. Torsus though once again working it over the top. In comes Drippy. That's dangerous, but it's just going to be shy. Boys from Alpha Sydney really unable to capitalise a lot of their shots on. I don't know if it's coming down to positioning, communication, what's going on here, but they're unable to capitalise on a lot of things. But with that open net, how could you not? Equaliser comes into effect for Alpha Sydney. Coming up to the halfway mark. Right now, scores are tied. Orbit looking to put the attack on once again. The charge being led by Reflex here. That's a dangerous ball with Drippy. Push it nice and fast down in midfield. Jake the Tyrant works it over one. But the net's been left wide open. Bardo caught off guard thinking his teammate had that. But look at this beautiful team play coming out. Drippy off to Jake the Tyrant. Jake the Tyrant back to Drippy. Drippy to score that one out. Boys from Alpha Sydney looking to slowly take that charge back like they did in the first matchup. Orbit slowly holding on here. Happy to put the pressure on once again. Gets blocked out by Turks. Torsus with the shot on. The follow-up coming out from Jake the Tyrant though. Sydney to really capitalise on those shots on. Bardo just caught off guard there. Sydney able to take away that 2-goal lead here. Right now, Orbit struggling to make any progress. Had a bit of momentum at the start, but Alpha Sydney have just cleared every opportunity that they've ever had. Tyrant, nice little pass play to Torsus, but it's going to get intercepted by Reflex. Pinch comes out. Drippy though with the long shot. Just goes shy of the net. Really able to hold on here. Ball now getting worked down the wing. Drippy gets the pass off to Torsus. Was luckily enough because Turks was coming in strong. Barto gets the ball worked over the top of him by Jake the Tyrant. Now Jake with the follow-up. That's a dangerous ball, sitting at the front of the net. But Turks gets a nice clear, works its way straight down the defensive end of Alpha Sydney. Turks really starting to put some pressure. Just getting those bumps and trying to look for those demos. Sydney, though, holding on nicely thus far. Orbit still trying to put that attack on, but nothing is working in their favour right here, ladies and gentlemen. Just a shout out. Do you think Orbit can bring this one back, or is Alpha Sydney, the formidable side that they are, going to hold on here? Right now, ball lingering out the front. That's an open net, but Reflex testing that ball alongside Jake, working in his favour. Torses now with the redirection. Ball's not going to work in favour of Alpha Sydney. Turks really holding on here for Orbit. Nice little play make there for his team, but Drippy looking to really work this one out. Pushing this one downfield, works it around one. That's another open net by the looks of it, but Reflex works hard to get back there. 1 minute warning has gone off. Reflex looking to push this one downfield, but Drippy puts it out of his line of sight. Bardo with the follow-up. Reflex reads that one nicely. Gets the pop over the top, but Jake the Tyrant works hard to get back there for the clearance. Ball now working its way back to midfield. No one from Orbit really able to capitalise there. Sydney just bringing the pressure. Ball's being popped up. Reflex looking to follow up. Jake the Tyrant gets clearance. Nice little touch himself, where Drippy tries to capitalise, but the block comes into effect. Alpha Sydney once again with that nice little pass back play. But no one to follow up there. Really just leaving that ball into the hands of Orbit here. As you've seen once again, they gave them the chance to really make something happen, but the whiffs are just coming out too strong. For Sydney capitalise there and take out that hat-trick lead. This is the second matchup. Alpha Sydney already have the first map. 15 seconds left for Orbit to bring 3 goals back into action here. Right now, it doesn't look like it's working in their favour. Flex now to push it downfield. Jake the Tyrant to hold on. Torsus coming in strong, but he's just a bit too high there. Bardo looking to try and set something up, at least give his team one more goal. That's the buzzer beater right there. Are we going to see a 0 hero goal come into effect? Reflex puts the pressure on. Ball now lingering. Bardo puts the shot on. It's just shy. Now for Sydney, hold on here, taking out the secondary map. All right, had me drink. We're ready to get straight into the third. What could be possibly the final map here for Sydney up against Orbit. It'll be a new team that's come into the scene here. The assist from Turks. I don't know if he's a fill-in or if he's actually playing for the team, but right now, Orbit looking to make first marks on the scene here. Bardo, we've seen him around before. Seen a bit of reflex here and there. Can't say I've seen much of Turks, but right now we're going to get straight into the kickoff. It's going to work in the hands of Torsus. It pushes it straight down the defensive end. Turks to hold on, looking to go for a bit of a freestyle down the wing, works it over the top of Drippy. It looks like an open net, but Torsus works hard to get back there. Drippy whiffs that secondary touch, same as Reflex, but Bardo comes in, cleans up, looks to put the shot on, but can't follow up. See if we can get the clearance downfield. And Drippy now gets a nice little touch, hits the backboard. Clearance from Orbit though. Bardo works it over the top of Jake the Tyrant. Drippy to come in. Try and set something up once again. Doesn't get the touch that he's looking for. So Bardo tries to clearance. Drippy once again putting the pressure on. He doesn't get that secondary follow-up touch. Reflex to get up there, but Jake the Tyrant works it over the top. Bardo gets it cleared downfield. Reflex gets a nice little pinch between himself and Torsus there. So the ball just lingering out the front of the net. That's dangerous. Torsus throws it straight back downfield. Jake the Tyrant's up there. Can't get the touch he's looking for. Reflex follows it up. Turks to get up there, but Drippy gets in there nice and quick. And that's one thing any team needs to be well aware of. Alpha Sydney, they're a really fast-paced team. If you can't keep up with their pace, be sure that you're not going to have a fighting chance up against them. Jake gets a nice little play there, fakes one player. Torsus now follows up with that backboard play coming out from Jake the Tyrant. And there you have it, first goal going in favour of Alpha Sydney. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock. Straight into the second kickoff of the third map. Works in favour of Alpha Sydney. Jake the Tyrant, backboard play. Both up there. Torsus whiffs the first one. Drippy can't get the secondary touch he's looking for. Sabata now looking to capitalise here. Jake the Tyrant blocks him out. Drippy comes in to get the clearance, which he does. The Tyrant looking to work it over the top of Turks, but he goes in for the long shot. Just pinches inside that crossbar there. Doesn't work in their favour. Orbit looking to put the pressure on once again. Turks getting a nice little demo into Jake the Tyrant. Bardo gets the clearance downfield. Turks to follow up. Works between two players there. Torsus gets the clearance. Jake the Tyrant. 50-50 block works in his favour. The double pinch did come into effect. Jake with a big long shot. Turks holding on nicely here for Orbit. Flex coming in. Follow up, push going to get worked around him by Drippy. Turks now holding on for his teammates, trying to push it downfield. Sets it up beautifully. Turks is up in the air. Jake the Tyrant helps it out. He's going to hit that top backboard, and Torsus is going to get the clearance. Turks once again leaving the play, leaving the ball to be utilised by Alpha Sydney there. Turks getting the demo onto Drippy. So they're really utilising those demos, but it's coming up for those 50-50s or even just the aerial skill. It's just not in their favour. At Alpha Sydney, 3 ones players that have formed a team in Orbit. 3 not real so-known names within the scene. Right now they're looking to really hold on, but what a play coming out from Drippy to take that second goal. Reads that play so well. Come in, knew it was going to hit the backboard for that follow-up. Puts it straight in, and that's what I mean when it comes to aerial skill. We've seen Orbit try and get up and do those. We know Bardo is somewhat capable of doing that, but he seems to be working in his favour as the ball once again lingers out the front. Bardo to try and hold on. Enough speed to get the clearance there, and Alpha Sydney take out the hat-trick. Coming up to the 2-minute mark. Right now, Alpha Sydney have that 3-goal lead. Orbit really struggling to hold on here and make anything utilise, or really utilise anything that's set up for them. Ball's lingering just out the front of their net once again. Alpha Sydney, the pressure is absolutely insane. And as I say that, defence caught off. Alpha Sydney capitalising, and I think their biggest problem here, but they're just leaving the possession in favour for Alpha Sydney. We've seen before Turks seen Jake the Tyrant come in. Just left the ball in the hands of Jake. Didn't really contest it whatsoever. Didn't go for the pinch or really try and do anything at all. Sydney utilising that to their benefit. Torsus now looking to set something up. He whiffs that one to Turks, clears it downfield. Drippy's up in the air to hold on. Just makes it go wide. Reflex to come in and contest Jake. Once again, it's gone out wide off to the wing. Reflex looking to set something up. Drippy's there out in front. Pushes it down midfield, but Reflex, he's all over the field. Reflex is of a madman, and as I say that, he takes out the first goal for Orbit. Now, Sydney just running rings around Orbit. Turks looking to push this one downfield, but he gets held up by Jake. Drippy to keep it down the defensive line. Bardo works over the top of one, gets the pass off to Reflex. Drippy gets caught off guard, and Orbit is going to get a bit of momentum behind him. Look at this nice little team play coming into effect. Torsus, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but this is not a rave, mate. I don't know what you're on, but you shouldn't be doing that in midfield, especially when there's 1:12 left on the clock. Orbit still have plenty of time to bring this one back into action. Kickoff is going to work in favour of Alpha Sydney here. Jake the Tyrant to push this one down. He'll be on the receiving end of Barto. As I set it up here for Reflex, it comes in strong, works it over the top of one. Torsus though, somehow utilises that touch to work in his favour. Ball still lingering down on the defensive end of Alpha Sydney. Tyrant unsure on what he needs to do, but he still manages to work it over the top of Bardo. Goes for the pass downfield to Torsus. Torsus whiffs once again, so that's Whiff City. He should change his name to Whiff City, indeed. Right now, Orbit looking to put the pressure on the block. 50-50 is going to come out in favour of Orbit. Drippy to get the clearance, push this one downfield. Turks to redirect it, give his team time to rotate. But Drippy once again putting the pressure on. The clearance coming out from Reflex. He pushes it down midfield. Turks is there, but he can't get there in time. Goes for the demo. The Drippy. Just going to get a bump instead. Jake the Tyrant now working it over one.